Well, I thought it was a great update. It gave us a good view of where the industry was last year, our accomplishments. It gave us a good update on industry issues, and he prepared us to be looking over our shoulders on a few things that, and I've heard from some friends out there that have had some of these inspections, and we need to be on our toes.
John, what do you think?
You know, it was a good update on what's going on from a government affairs standpoint, and the most important thing I think Hank emphasized was that, you know, as an industry, when we get behind an issue and we rally together, we can really be a formidable force. And I think that's what's really important, is that as we work together, we can overcome a lot.
And he helped bring it home just how big this industry is. 166 million transactions take place every day in a convenience store.
Wasn't that amazing? 98% of Americans frequent a convenience store at least once in a month.
Yeah. So when you think about, you know, and the other thing Hank emphasized is that, you know, we're part of people's everyday lives. And, you know, we did very well through the recession as an industry, primarily because we're part of people's everyday lives. We're their indulgence that they can have every day. It's a low-cost indulgence. We're part of their lives. We're on the way to work. We're on the way home. We're on the way wherever they're going.
So should people come and do this again if we do it again?
I would strongly encourage folks.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I thought it was very good. I've not met Hank Armour before, and that was a pleasure. I thought a lot of the information he gave was very informative. Gives us something to think about, and it was a good update on things that have been going on in our industry.
Roth, what about you?
The benchmarks that he gave was really good. I just like to go back and see how we stack up to the national averages.
Great. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Well, I really appreciated Hank taking the time to come to Kentucky, but he brought alive the statistics that we all sometimes will see, but not really get to know and really feel good about. It's a good business to be in and a good time to be in the business.
And Bob, as a supplier, major supplier to a lot of the stores, members of the KGA, KPMA, and KSAC, what do you think about it from the supplier's perspective?
Sure, it's very informative, and like Alex said, for us, it helps us better understand what the customers are going through. We can help better understand what their needs are, and understand the business a little bit better from their perspective.
Hank Armour.
Very informative presentation. It really contained a lot of great information. Attorney, as Randy said, we are not C-store owners, but it's always very interesting to find out a lot of detail on the challenges that our clients deal with.
Randy.
It was outstanding in the concise nature of a lot of information put down in about an hour and a half. Was very informative and will assist me as far as counseling my clients
Today.
Well, I think it was really good. Lynn and Tony invited me down to the meeting. I was sold out to them and the employees a few years ago, but I think it was just a great meeting. I think the real problem is, of course, we just have the government sort of anti-enterprise, free enterprise, I think. And the biggest problem we got is trying to get good people in political office with common sense.
Well, that's Gerald Whitten speaking, and then we'll move on to...
This is Tony Carell. I'm Chief Financial Officer of SuperQuick. I thought it was an excellent meeting. Lots of information, very well presented, and certainly shows the value of the NACS membership.
And Lynn Rice.
Hi, Lynn Rice. I'm the president of SuperQuick, and what an experience to hear Hank Armour talk. Gentleman's very intellectual, knows the business, and related some of the concerns that are going on today. And thank goodness we've got bright people like him to help lead our industry forward.
I thought it was great. Really enjoyed it.
Well, Teddy gave us a lot of information, and it just shows you how challenging it will be to operate the stores in the future with all of the regulations or new regulations that are coming down the pipe.
We're here with Hank Armour, who's just provided us with a NACS Industry Update Tour luncheon. And Hank, I just want to thank you on behalf of all the KGA, KPMA, KACS members across the state for coming down and and give us an update on what a spectacular industry this is, and any comments on the crowd here today.
Well, yeah, Ted, it was great. I really appreciate how much work you put in. We had, I think, over 75 Kentuckians at the luncheon today, and I think the reason why we do this is to really energize and educate our industry, to make sure they know how important it is to get involved politically, engage politically, both on a state level with you and on a national level with NACS.
Well, again, I want to thank you, and hopefully we can get you back to do it again. And I strongly encourage that all the other state associations invite Hank to come, because it's a great program. And thank you so much for coming.
Hey, Ted, our pleasure.